What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo, and a lot of people are curious about how well Lucia Dawn could actually perform in certain game modes in the game. We're going to be testing her in Warzone against Bianca, who is the lightning meta in the game. Now, the beautiful thing about Lucia is the fact that she is an A rank character, and mine is actually triple S plus. You can actually level up any A rank character all the way up to triple S plus completely for free, and that's why people are curious. How good is she? Especially at triple S plus, whenever you have her leap unlocked. Now, leap is a new thing that was just recently introduced into this patch, and whenever you max this thing out, and I'm sorry guys, I didn't tally up exactly how many resources it costs, but it costs a lot of damn resources. But the first thing that you get to buff up is her 3-ping red, which is her Lotus Flurry. It actually gets a 10% buff whenever you do a 3-ping. So whenever you go into a matrix and do a 1-ping red, that counts as a 3, or you do a 3-ping when you're not in matrix, you're going to get an extra 10% damage. This is insane, especially for a character like Lucia, because it enter her core passive, guys, you pretty much got to do, either a blue or a yellow before a red to enter into her core passive. And if you do a 3-ping red, you're going to get that 10% extra damage. This is nice. And at level 18, whenever you max this thing completely out, whenever you do a 3-ping while the signature is active, so you do a signature and then you have a 3-ping red, you hold the 3-ping down, pressing and holding the basic attack button triggers Lado Deadly Slash, dealing 360% lightning damage. And what she does is she slides across the screen or across her opponents, and it deals a massive amount of damage. It's a really cool looking skill. The next thing is that you can buff up her core passive, and whenever you unlock it first, it gives you an extra increase in damage by 10%. Now, Lightning Dance, guys, is her core passive. So again, if you do her blue or her yellow before doing a red, you can actually enter her core passive. Whenever her red and blue actually lands an attack on an enemy, it marks them, right? And if you have a 3-ping mark, you're going to get an increase to your lightning damage. So we always try to do a 3-ping yellow or a 3-ping blue before we do a red to enter into her core passive. And remember, she gets extra 10% damage if you do a 3-ping red. So if you get a so if you do this, right, so now whenever you do your core passive, you're going to get this extra 10% damage. And if you do a 3-ping red on top of that, you get an extra 10% more damage, which is 20% in total. This is a massive, massive buff for this character. And, at level 18, it triggers Heavenly Bolt and attacks instead, increasing lightning bonus damage by 10%. So what happens is, after you do this thing, it starts dropping lightning bolts on top of the opponent, increasing your damage. This is really, really nice, especially if you have lightning resistance down applied at the same time. And then you can actually level up her signature. Whenever you first unlock this thing, it gives you an increased bonus damage by 10%. So again, another 10% bonus damage on her. This is so nice, guys, and its duration will reset every time it is triggered. Now, when it's maxed out, energy of Lotus Blade will not be reduced Lucia Dawn when she is standby. That is really, really nice, because it means that her energy isn't getting dropped down whenever she's getting ready to be tagged in. That is very, very nice. It's going to make her a lot easier to play, to be able to go under signatures more often than not whenever you're doing switch gameplay, which is very, very important, especially when you're playing in a game mode like Warzone, what we're actually going to be testing today. Now, in order to make this little comparison between her and Bianca as fair as I could, guys, because honestly, there's just little things that you can do that can make a big, big difference in your damage, on top of all the variables that come into play whenever you're actually doing your gameplay. So I'm going to be running with this set. Now, this set is resonated, but it's not resonated for Lucia Dawn. These 5-star memories are always going to be resonated for whatever character I put them on. So whether I put them on Lucia, whether I put them on Bianca, we're going to have those extra resonated stats. But the 6-star memories here, you're going to notice they're going to be invalid, right? And I'm doing that to be fair, because if we have resonance applied also to one of these characters, they have a huge, huge advantage over the other characters. So I really want to have the exact same memory set for both of them, because they're both lightning damage dealing characters, right? And Lucia, by the way, guys, as far as she goes, she is 60% lightning, whereas Bianca is actually 80% lightning, which is a big bonus for Bianca, right? She is 80% lightning, and that is a big, big advantage. And also, guys, whenever we slap, let's go ahead and put that other memory set on her here, because we're going to run the same exact set on Bianca as we are with Lucia, because again, we're trying to make this as fair as possible, right? So we're going to slap these Glorias on her so you guys can see how she looks here, right? Okay, we'll put that other Gloria on her, and voila. And again, guys, the only resonating stats are going to be applied to Bianca. These memories are really good for her, but they don't have the resonating stats. So again, we're keeping things on a level playing field. The other thing that I did was, guys, is I used a 5-star weapon. Now, to be fair, in Bianca's case, this weapon only increases her critical rate and critical damage. The critical rate and critical damage isn't very good for Bianca at all because she is 80% lightning, so she really doesn't benefit from it. The only thing she's really benefiting from is getting this extra attack on these resonated stats. That's pretty much it. But if I give her 6-star weapon, it's a big advantage because she would get extra orbs and she gets a huge lightning damage increase. This is a big benefactor as to why she is going to be stronger even at double S than a triple S plus Lucia Dawn. But again, I wanted to make this as fair as possible. Again, just to be fully transparent with you guys, Bianca at SS is better than Lucia Dawn, okay, at triple S plus. She is. But you might be surprised by how well Lucia Dawn can actually perform. Now, we're going to be testing them in Warzone, okay? And we're going to be going against the Laser Ally. Now, you guys can see the score that I was able to put up. This score was done with Bianca and my triple S Vera, okay? So it's a huge number, but this is also whenever my Bianca had resonated memories on her and two-piece Frederick on her also, to where you dodge, you're going to get even more damage. And I'll go ahead and bring up the run for you guys right now so you can check it out and you'll see what we're doing here. So again, guys, there's tons of variables here. On the left side, we are using Lucia, and on the right side, we're using Bianca. Remember, they both have the exact same memories on them. Now, I didn't want to make this video too long, guys, so that's why you get the split screen going on. And guys, again, with Lucia, I haven't really practiced with her a whole lot, whereas with Bianca, I played her a bunch of times. And this here is actually just a solo run, right? And this is going to be a big difference between Bianca and Lucia as far as how strong they actually are whenever you're comparing a triple S plus Lucia Dawn versus a double S Bianca, right? Both of them using the exact same memories, both of them using 5-star weapons that have full resonation on them. The thing about Lucia Dawn, guys, is that you can keep going through orbs and orbs and orbs and orbs over and over and over, whereas with Bianca, it takes time to build orbs. It really takes a good while to build them damn orbs on her, and that really hurts her as far as damage. It's not so much that she isn't doing as much damage, it's that it takes a long time to build up orbs, whereas with Lucia, it doesn't seem like it does take a long to build up your orbs for her. Now, and in this solo run, guys, I do have the red ping for Lucia as my Da Vinci holder on lid there. And I'm using the red also for Bianca because in order to enter into Bianca's core passive, you have to do a 3-ping red into a blue, right? So it's good to have that Da Vinci on her red, right? Maybe I should have done a run without the Da Vinci's or using, Vera as a lightning resistance down, but I really wanted to show you guys what, both of these characters with these plain Jane builds can actually do, at triple S plus for Lucia Dawn and double S for Bianca, as far as the actual damage you're going to get. And you guys, I'm telling you guys, you may be surprised. You can already see the amount of waves we cleared with both of them. And what I did was that I played 3 runs each for both of these runs, and I just kept the best run. That's really all I did. Now check this out. Look at the damage at these girls doing a complete solo. Remember, this is not Switch gameplay, okay? All right, both of them looking lovely. All right, and there you go, guys. So Lucia Dawn, again, guys, there's always variables in these runs. I'm sure that I probably could have had a different run where Bianca would have maybe done just as much damage or maybe more. She is stronger, guys. Remember, she is a double S character, but Lucia Dawn is an A rank character that can level up completely throughout the game, completely free to play. 410,000 is actually very insane for this girl, but we're going to go a step further and we're going to do Switch gameplay. And the reason we're going to show you Switch gameplay run is because even if you're using a Chrome instead of S Vera, you're still going to be doing Switch gameplay if your Chrome is at triple S, right? Because at that point, he's strong enough to where you really want to be doing Switch gameplay. It's going to allow you to do a whole lot more damage. And when I do the Switch gameplay runs, guys, all I'm doing is just going to run through the orbs on Bianca and Lucia Dawn, and then just switch to Vera, run through orbs, and then switch back to Lucia Dawn and Bianca, right? I tried to play them the same, guys. I really did. And again, with team gameplay, I'm not really sure if having the red orb or having the Da Vinci and the red orb slot was really the best choice for Lucia Dawn. I know for Bianca, it definitely is the best choice to have the Da Vinci in the red slot. But even so, you're going to be pretty surprised by the amount of damage. Now, here's where Bianca really shines a whole lot more, because the thing about Bianca, guys, is whenever you drop her in after being tagged in, you can just hit her blue orb and go straight into her core passive where she starts sniping the living hell out of these characters. That is a big advantage, because 9 times out of 10 you're going to have a blue orb available. And and again, I'm playing with a 5-star weapon, guys, and you drop her in, you got the blue orb, boom, and then you can dodge a matrix or dodge an attack, go into your matrix, and then you hit a red and a blue and start attacking again, right? Whereas Lucia Dawn, it's not exactly that simple, right? Whenever you drop her in, you really are trying to go into the matrix as soon as possible, or enter a 3-ping that procs that Da Vinci as fast as possible. And that really is kind of a disadvantage for Lucia in this run, because I do have the Da Vinci on her red slot. Maybe if I would have had it on her blue or her yellow, maybe that would have been better. Maybe I would have done better, to be perfectly honest with you guys. But if people are thinking whether or not like Lucia Dawn can actually be an alternative, at least in Warzone, I would honestly tell you guys, yeah, I mean, I really believe that she could be a good alternative if you do level up her core passive, her signature, and her 3-ping red. I mean, if you level up all those things like what I've done with the leap, then she can actually perform really well. She's not going to be better than Bianca, guys. She will not. Again, we're showing with a 5-star weapon, the damage here, right? We're not using no, big advantages for Bianca. Nothing like that, right? And yet, Lucia is, I mean, she's doing really well. I was honestly shocked, no pun intended, how well she could actually do, man. She's really putting out the damage, like getting it done, my friends. Now, again, this is where Bianca pulls away, guys, because of the way she plays, her style of gameplay whenever you're doing switch gameplay, right? And as you guys can see, I mean, I got 780,000 with Lucia Dawn and a Triple S Vera. Remember, Triple S Vera is really the big hog leg in the damage in this comparison, guys. And maybe if I would have used a Chrome instead of Vera, maybe I would have had a different outcome. But Bianca still pulls ahead, guys, even giving her the same exact memories, even giving her a 5-star memory that doesn't even increase her lightning damage. The 5-star weapon for Lucia actually does aid in lightning damage. And that's another benefit that she actually has over Bianca, at least with 5-star weapons are concerned. But Bianca does pull ahead. And guys, again, I only ran these runs 3 times, and then I just kept the best one. That's all I did for all 4 of these runs that you watched. I just ran 3 times and kept the best one. If I would have sat and played, I'm pretty sure I could have done better, guys. I'm pretty sure I could have done even more damage. But Lucia can be a good alternative if you don't have Bianca. But just remember, guys, that, Alpha, Lightning Alpha, Crimson Weave Alpha is going to show up around February of next year. So if you don't plan on using any of the future selectors for Bianca and you don't have her already, you can use Lucia Dawn. You can level up that leap, level up her signature, level up her core passive and the 3-ping red, and she could perform damn well for you guys. Now, maybe if I resonated the stats on her, maybe it'd be an even further gap. That is something to keep in mind, guys. Like if we did the resonations on Lucia and had perfect resonation for her memories, right, then maybe this would be a completely different story. Maybe Bianca would pull even more ahead, because I'm telling you guys, I mean, when you resonate memories, it makes a big difference in their damage, especially the way that Bianca plays. So I feel like Bianca might pull ahead even more whenever you have resonating memories on her and resonating memories on Lucia Dawn. But again, I tried to make this as much of a level playing field as I could, keep this as even as much as I could. And again, guys, I just want to reiterate that Bianca is the stronger one. She is the better character. But if you don't have her, you can absolutely use Lucia Dawn, level up her leap, and she's going to perform really well, at least for you in Warzone. I have a feeling, I haven't tested this, but I have a feeling in Pain Cage, it's going to be more of an advantage for Bianca. So guys, let me know what you think about Lucia Dawn's performance. Let me know what you'd like to see in the future. And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. DD+7 time. The link is in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See everybody. Take care.